Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Do you have any question?
no, sir. Let's continue, sir.
All right.
Not yet, sir.
So today we are going to look at two important functions. So
All right,
let's
sir.
have a table. Uh, let's say something. Let's say something is the headline. Something. So that's our body term. Just want to format it so that we know that that's the title. So I want to make everything I have in the center. I hope you remember that this function is for putting something in center.
Centralize.
Centralize. Yeah. So I want to put a, I want to put 4, 6, 3, B, 8, 9. So let me centralize everything. Okay. So we want to look at this function, count. That's the function we want to look at today. And we are going to look at please, pardon me, let me pick this. Okay, so there are varieties of this function. So the count, if you want to use count, count does what? It only counts cells that has numbers. So in this information, we have number here. Let's count manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I use the function count to count all the item on this column, on this row, I should have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer should be 6. So let's try and see. Let me put them in front. Equals, like I told you, for every function you have to put equals. Equals count this, and you close the bracket. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
So count is a function that you use to count how many numbers are inside a range of values. So if I want to know everything if I want to know everything, regardless of number or alphabet or anything, what are we going to do? Then we'll go to the function count A. Count A is for to count all cells in the range that has values, both numbers and letters. So what are we supposed to get as answer here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our answer should be 8. So regardless of either it's a number or alphabet. So let's try it. Equals count A. Everything here, count for me. And I have 8 as expected. So I want to change some things here. I insert and I'll insert. All right. So there's another variety of the count function. We can call it count blank. Count blank. This guy. Count blank. From the word, what is that supposed to do? Count the number of cells that doesn't have anything. It doesn't have number.
The ones that there is alphabet and numbers should be counts.
No, only number is count. So the one that have alphabet and numbers will be count A.
Okay.
So if you now want to know how many blank are in this cell range, let me put them inside let me put them inside boxes so we know the range of work we are doing. All borders. Okay, so you know that this is the range we are dealing with. And let me color themselves. So fill, I'll be fill. Let me fill it with some light color. Okay, so that's the range we are working with. So let's see how many blank are we expecting here. What should be the answer for count blank?
I think 2.
It should be 2, yeah. Count blank. What's the range? You see, Excel will always hint you. When you open brackets, then you specify the range. What's the range? The range is from here to this place. And close your bracket and then good to go. Are we fine?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So the next one, another variety of count is count if. Count if.
Yes.
That is a condition. So you have to specify the condition. So let me try to change something here. And let's say I have 4 here. You still not change anything for the other one. So let's try that. Equals count if. Excel will tell you range criteria. Range criteria. Now you know what the range is. Range is this one. All the information, the box of the information you are working with. So then comma according to the formula. Criteria. I want to count how many 4 we have in that range. How many 4 do we have there really?
4.
So what if I put 4 here? What will happen to the formula? To all the answers?
I think it will
This cell.
change.
This cell. What will happen to count? Count is equal to count. If I put 4 here, what will happen to count? The function count.
It will be added.
Answer becomes what?
To be 7.
The number will increase.
Yeah. What will happen to count A? Count A answer becomes what?
Becomes 12.
No. I've only added one number. So it becomes 9.
9.
Count A will be 9.
What will happen to count blank?
1.
How many
Blank
blank
will be
will
3.
now remain? No.
1.
Because the blank line will now remain 1. So it becomes 1. So if I put 4, count if will now equal to what?
3.
All right. Let's see. You will now know all the functions. Are we fine?
Yes, sir.
So there is one complex version of this function. We call it count ifs. All right.
Okay.
So remember, if the function is simple, you use count if. Then if your function or your thinking, you want to combine too many things in this example, you will have to use count ifs. Let's see how to use it. Equals, Excel will give you an int. So get used to those int. Count ifs. Criteria range 1. Criteria range 1. That is for the first criteria. What's the range? It will highlight it that you have done that. Once you put comma, it's going to tell you what else. What will be the criteria? I want you to count how many 4 we have. Then criteria range 2. I'll say go to this place again. What criteria am I looking for? Go and look for B. Before I click enter, what will be the answer? What is this thing even trying to achieve? Can somebody try? What is it trying to achieve? UICR students.
Yes, sir. There's a distraction here.
I want to count for the first condition. I want to count how many 4s are there. And I want to count how many B's are there. So because it is count ifs, it's a complex function. I will add everything together. How many 4s and B do we have? So we have 3 4s and we have 1 B. When you add them together, the answer should be what?
4, I think.
B12.
What have you done? Okay. B should be, alphabet should be in quotes. It should not be Ordinary. What's happening? Are we in the range? Let me see this guy. What if I say count 3 with it? 4. What happened? 3. I say look for 3. Should be 0. Hmm. Hmm. I'm seeing something. Okay. Is equal to count if this first criteria 1, what does it give? 3. Then criteria 2, 1. So if I now had say count criteria this range for about 4, as it giving me 0. I will find out why. Let that one not disturb the class. Let me highlight it so that I'll come back to it all the time. It's supposed to give me 4. I don't know why it's giving me 0. So let's check another one. Name, gender. I always like to make things in a table, but format as table like this. They make. I'm sure you all know how to do this one now. So give me a name.
Taiwo.
Sir, please, I don't know how to read the format, sir.
Oh, when you write things like this and you want to make it a table, just come here and say format as table. Format as table, then you can choose the type of color you like.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you
sir.
need to tell Excel that that thing you wrote is the header. So by selecting this place, my table has header, and then you click OK. So it becomes a table. So give me a name. Somebody said Taiwo.
Kafaya.
Is he a male or female?
Female. Female.
Oh, female.
Female.
You want to be female. So another name.
Kafaya.
Kafaya.
Give me another name. Hmm?
Tunde.
Tunde. And gender.
Male. Male.
Male. Then give me another one.
Buki.
Okay. And that should be female. One more.
Yes.
Bayo.
Tayo. And then male. So I want confirm female. I want confirm female. So if somebody's gender is a female, I want it to say yes. If it is a no. So that will take us to the next function we want to learn, which is if itself, the if function itself. Please hold on, let me pick this one. All right, thanks for your patience. So we are going to try if condition. So we are going to do it together. I told you for every function you start with equals, if, and it will give you logical test. What's our logical test? If whatever you have in this cell equals that when you are typing any letter, as long as it is not number, you have to put it in double quotes. If the gender, whatever you have under gender, is equal to female, see what they wrote there, value if true. I want you to say yes.
Okay.
Then if false, if we come with something, by now you should know that if is a condition.
Yes.
If
Yes,
I have million in my account, then I am a millionaire. If I don't have, I am a poor man. So if it's a condition, it will come with two answers, either yes or no,
yes or
true
no.
or
Yes.
false.
Of
So
course.
what value do we want to put in the other one? We want to say if it is not female, just put no and then enter. What did you see? What did you notice?
Yeah.
From here.
Anyone that has female always come with yes. The one that
Yes.
has male
Why
is
no?
no.
No.
Okay. So I want to add a column.
Okay.
I want to add a column. I think that's where we got that our count each one. We are using the same column. We said that of another column.
Column.
So let's say grade. Okay. Say A, B, F. Let's do more. Learning female. C.
So I notice when it's female, it's writing yes.
That's our condition. That's the condition we gave. That
Okay.
if the gender is female,
It should be
value
yes.
if true, yes. then value
Okay.
if false. We are the one that condition it that way. That
Okay,
we
sir.
are trying to confirm. So look at the title heading, confirm female. So
Okay.
that's why we program it that way. So you are beginning to do complex
Okay.
work little by little. We are going complex little by little. So just follow.
Okay, sir.
So, all right. Let's say if you are a male, if you score A in your grade, and you are a male, if you score A in your grade and you are a male, let's say you are a genius. Let's write them down. Male, A, genius. Female, A, superstar. Superstar. Male, B, trial. Female, B, good girl.
Mhm.
Anybody with other grades? Any for you? This is what we
Yes.
want to do. It's not becoming complex. So
Yes.
how do we program this? Now you are becoming guru. All right, let's call it comment. Let's call that title a comment. And
Okay.
all right, what do we use? Because it's not simple condition again. It's now a complex condition. So we are going to use this our friend equation, ifs. I'm going to use ifs. Ifs. So let's see how to use ifs. Equals ifs. And the thing will hint you logical test one. Which one is our logical test one?
Let's see. Genius.
If no, that's the result. That's
Okay.
outcome. But what we are testing first, we want to test the grade.
Okay.
If the grade equals A, I told you if it is not number, anything that is not number, you put them in quotes. If
Okay.
it is A, all right,
Yes, sir.
value if true. What do we do? If value if true. I don't like putting you under. What do we do? Let's say brilliant first. And let's close that. What gives us? What does that give us? Okay, we have two people there that has that grade A,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and then we have brilliant first, because I want to make it
Yes, sir.
simple before we go complex. So let's try
Okay, sir.
let's move on with the complex one. Now, logical test 2. If this is that equals female, all right, what are we supposed to have to pass that? I don't know. Sure. Mm.
I think the superstar should be in the 2B, which we have Buki and Kola.
Yes. It should be where you are. It's only Taiwo that should be superstar. So it's if it's not working the way I want. So I think he's doing the function of and.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. So I will find out for these two. So I don't want to bother you so much. So
All right,
let's
sir.
look at the one that will actually work for it is and. So that's another thing we want to let
All right, sir.
say equals and. So let's remove the function here. Equals and logical one. What's our logical one? This equals A. Logical two, this equals female. All right. Okay. We are going to combine function now. So
All
let's
right,
see the
sir.
outcome of that first. All right. Did you get what we do? Who is the only
No.
person that's a female that got A?
Okay. I think Taiwo.
Taiwo.
Taiwo. So I will now use if condition for everything. The if that we learned before. When you use if, what will happen? Logical test. And we have the logical test already. Then the next thing is value if true. If somebody is a score A and it's a female, that person is
Mm.
what? A superstar. And otherwise, what should we call the person? Let's try and put genius. See what happens. How many brackets do we have? Okay. We got one right. Okay. Are you confused?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Did we get the first one right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we got faster right, but the juniors is one.
Because
Okay.
everything is juniors. Why the marks
Yes.
is not the same thing?
In Excel, you'll be forced to think to do many things in different way. There are other
Oh,
simpler way to do all this, but I'm still going to take you through those one there because we are learning if and. That is why
okay.
I'm taking you through this. Okay.
All right, sir.
So what I want to do instead of this, because we have gotten this, instead of this, I don't want it to put this. What I want is for it to test again. I'll put this logic again. And put if function here again and make it, I hope I'm not confusing some people. Control C, you have to come back here and I will have used ifs. If that option is correct, make it superstar. If the option is not correct, test again. If grade is A and gender is male, then value if true, genius, then trial. Just trying to build my, we have something. What did you notice?
Mm. The
That
juniors
one is
change.
also, eh?
I said, I think we are gotten the
What?
juniors right now.
What did you get?
The juniors, I think,
So
is correct now.
we have and. The and function will always evaluate two things and make sure that both of them are correct. Okay?
All right,
The
sir.
only thing it produces is yes or no, true or
No.
false. But if it's a decision,
So far,
if something is yes, the other thing will be what?
No.
No. So let's start from the beginning. I said if somebody score A and the person is a female, value if true. What's the value if true? Hmm?
It's true.
We want it if it's a female, if it's a female and it's called A, the person should be a superstar.
All right.
What would be the opposite, the false value? If that logic is not true, what would be the result? Because I don't know the result, I have to test again and test another logic. If it is the grade is A and male, then you should make the person, the true value is genius and the false is another thing. That's why you have all this one. So I want to make it easy now. Let's copy this function. I will keep it somewhere for you. Control X. Let me put it somewhere here. Okay. So I will only steal something. The AND function. That's the only one I'm going to steal. So I'll come back to that formula. I'll delete everything. So maybe you now understand ifs. I want to use ifs now. Ifs as logical test 1. What is my first logical test? I want to check for and. Remember, when you use and, you are testing true logic. If the grade is A and if the gender is female. Okay? Look at the function. Look at the function. The test. We now know the test. We have tested. Then the value if true. What will be the value if true? If somebody is female and is called A, the value should be the person is a superstar.
Superstar, yes.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
What's the second one saying? Logical test 2. What will be our logical test 2? Control V. And if the grade is A and the gender is
No.
male,
That will be juniors.
that will be juniors. Okay. So you can see that this one now is simpler than using if.
Yes.
This one is straightforward, right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Okay. So that's how to use ifs for multiple conditions and multiple answers. So let's go again. What's the third condition? I'm going to drop the and again, Control V. What am I? What beautiful thing you can undo. Okay. So I'll drop my dropped the function that I copy. Let me copy that one function again. So what's our third function? You can see Excel is telling you what's your third logical function. I want to test when grade is what? B. When the person score B and the person is a male.
Is a trial.
And that whatness, the value if it is true. Trial, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the next condition? And grade is B, but the person is female. What will be the value?
Good girl.
Good girl. Okay. So what will be the last condition? And
any you for you.
is equal to
For you.
grade is any and gender is any.
Yes.
And what happened?
for you.
For you. Let's think properly for this last one. It will be no, no, no. Let's see. The logic will give us if you know that we have done well. So we can close our bracket and the function will tell you. So some things are not available. We didn't put these conditions. So let's see.
Conditional.
That condition does not meet. So that means you have to meet all the specific conditions. So if you have to be, grade is C, and this is female, and then let's see what happens. So let's just leave this guy to be something else so that we just have peace. Okay, let's have peace like that. So do you now see the difference between if and ifs?
Yes, sir.
Ifs will make it easy for you, but if, look at the function I copied below. It gives you too many if, and then it will become complex. But with ifs, you put your condition, you put the expectation if that condition is met. Your condition, expectation, condition, expectation. So if you have multiple ifs, so it's just the same thing as it sounds in English language. If you have multiple decisions and multiple answers, instead of using if, you will use ifs. All right?
Yes, sir.
So any question at that point? So the last ones before we go, let me create another table. Branches, attendees. All right. Let me have 2001 to about to field series 2010. Okay, those are my branches. And maybe we had a meeting and there are this number of people in the class in attendance. Okay. Okay, so I just put any number by hand press before you think I like branch pass another.
No, sir.
All right. So I want to make it, I love to make it a table. So what are we doing? Format as table. Okay. And my table has headers. Okay. And I always like to make it centralized. Okay, fine. So we are going to learn this function. Sum if and sum ifs. Okay. So if we want to calculate the total of everything, or is that one is very simple. We just say sum everything. I can come here and say equals total attendee, and then I'll just say it's equal to sum, and I will add everything together and give me the answer for that. Okay? That's what I want to do. This doesn't look like what I want to do. So let me try one more thing. I want to say names. I want to say branches. I'm going to move this place. I'm going to call this just any name. So I'm going to use those three classes, 3 or 4 classes. So let's say this is dues.
2007 instead
Let's
of
say
name.
this is the dues we normally pay. All right. So person pay this, person pay this, person paid.
Sir,
Yes,
excuse me, sir.
yes, I'm with you.
Okay. At the name you listed, there is a
Ask your
number
question.
between. The name you listed, under names, there is number there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right.
Yes, sir.
So this is what I want to do. So I've been able to know the total amount. Total amounts. Okay. So what if I want to know amount from class 2002? How do I do that? Because this is money matter. I have to make it money matter. Okay. How do I know amount from class 2002? So this is what I will do. I will say sum if equals sum if, because sum, what does sum do?
I think
Sum
Sum of
normally add everything together.
numbers.
Okay. So instead of now adding everything, we now have a condition.
Some if.
So we want to tell Excel sum if this condition is met. So okay, my battery is low. I have to quickly log. Okay. Right. So this is a sum with condition now. Sum with if. Now you know how if works. So, and
Yes.
you know how sum work. We now want to do the two together. Sum, which range? I want to sum everything here, but The condition is that no. Escape equals sum if range this place. That is, if you look at this place, what is the criteria? I am looking for 2002. Look at that place. Anywhere you find 2002, come to this place. That's why they call this place sum range. The range you want to sum. The range you want to sum. Come here. You get the meaning now. Sum, go to the table and go to this range. Look for 2002 and come to this side of that table and come and sum anywhere you see 2000. It will add 300. It will add 200. It will add 15. I think they are expecting 2000 as answer. Do you get that?
Yes, sir.
So let's try for 2004. Okay, we can try for 2003 and 2004. Let's do it together now. Equals sum if, when you open sum range this place. Criteria 2003. Sum range everything here, but you will only sum the one that belongs to 2003. And you close. Am I too fast?
No, sir.
So let's do for 2004 equals sum if range. This is my range. Criteria, I am looking for 2004. Then come here and sum anything that belongs to 2004. All right. Let it not look like we didn't do 2001.
Yes.
Say equals sum if this place look for 2001 and calculate corresponding values. That's for 2001. Okay. So the last one I will teach you before we go for today is this function. We are going to dwell more on this function, X lookup. You just decided that, okay, I want to know how much Basirat has spent. Assuming this is like 10,000 or 15 million records, and you want to look for information of somebody, maybe, okay, go and look for somebody's date of birth. For example, okay, you know how many customer GTB we have or Union Bank, and you are looking for the account number of that person. And you want to go and be looking at the record one by one. When are you going to find the record? So this is the formula for it. Equals X lookup. What does it do? Searches a range or an array for a match and return the corresponding item from a second range. So I say, okay, X lookup. What value do you want to look? I want you to go and look at Basirat. Look up for this Basirat. But where are you going to find Basirat? Is in this range. And what do you want me to return? You want me to return the branch it belongs to or the amount it calculated? Let's do the two. The first one. Which branch does Basirat belong to? Tell us. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes,
From the
sir.
table.
Yes, sir.
This is the person we are looking for.
It's correct.
Okay. Let's try again. Equals X lookup. Lookup value. We are looking for Basirat. And lookup array. Where are we going to find Basirat? Is from this place. And what are we looking for about that person? Where do we want to find that one? Is from this place. I will close and I will enter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you go to GTB and you want to pay or you want to withdraw, that is the function they use to quickly find for your accounts and how much you have in that account.
Àbúrò ẹ̀ ńkọ́?
X lookup. There is V lookup. There is
X lookup.
H lookup. Me, I will not teach anybody V lookup and H lookup. Since Excel started using X lookup, I discarded the two of them. Both of them are too cumbersome. And Excel decided to come with the one that is so simple. X lookup. I love it. Thank you everyone for your time. Do you have any question? And what's your comment about what we learned today?
Well, thanks so much, sir.
Thank you very much,
for
sir.
your audience. And the little issue I'm having when I want to do the practice, I don't have
All right, tell me.
laptop.
I'm listening.
The little issue I'm having is just that I don't have laptop to be practicing at home. That's just it.
That is
What
selling
I've
out.
learned to. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So anytime any meeting day or anytime we have to be in school, just come early.
Yes, sir.
I'll borrow you my own.
All right, sir.
You practice with it for a while. And
sir.
while this class continues, maybe we can have some philanthropies that will donate some laptops to us. It will only be given to people who are consistent in the class.
Wow. I'll be happy.
So we want people to really be focused on learning this. Nǹkan tó ń ṣọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn, ogun tá a bá fowó rà, ẹ̀yìn ààbò ló máa ń gbé. Because this is a free class, that's why people will come today, people will not come tomorrow. But then there is benefits in attending. So thank you for your time. God bless you. And have a good night. If there is no other question. Thank you. Bye.
Video.
Have a good night.
Yes, sir. We are expecting the video to recording.
Okay. I